Hello everyone, this is Mr. Fung with Week 7 Cello lesson. In this week's lesson, we will continue to create a beautiful bow hold with the cello bow. We will continue to bow on all four of our strings of the cello. But this week, we want to focus mainly on the bow, making sure that we keep the same bow hold and shape of our hand while we bring the bow to the cello and while we're bowing on the cello. Many times, especially when we're starting to play an instrument, we will create a beautiful bow hold here in the air, and then as soon as we bring the bow and our hand to the instrument, our fingers straighten out, or the thumb will straighten out, and we start to squeeze the bow uncomfortably. So we want to focus on the bow, making sure we stay relaxed and keeping the nice beautiful shape here in our hands, and then bowing right along. Okay, so first let's go through the steps of creating the cello bow hold. We're going to create a cup with the right hand, making sure all of our fingers are bent and curled. We're going to bring the bent thumb behind the bow grip. We're going to bring all four fingers over the stick. And you'll notice that my pinky is near the top of the stick. And so we have to pretend that we have a watch right here on our wrist, and we're turning our wrist in towards us so that we can check our bow time, and you'll see how my fingers will curl inwards. Well, they will be pointing out away from me, but my knuckles are facing in. And we want to keep this bow shape, making sure our fingers are still curled, thumb is still bent behind, and we are relaxed. Now, while we bring the bow up and down, be sure that you're going to keep the same shape of fingers. So let's set the bow first on the C string, the string closest to our bow arm, our lowest string. We're going to bow 4 C's. Watch your bow hold, make sure that your fingers are still curled and relaxed. Set. 1, 2, ready, C. Now, once you're done with the 4 C's, look at your hand. Ask yourself, is my thumb bent? Are my 4 fingers curled? Am I relaxed? Is my pinky still near the top side of the bow? Let's play another 4 C's. Watch your bow. 1, 2, ready, go. And while we're bowing, we are bending at the wrist and opening the elbow. Parts of my shoulder are moving side to side, but only to a certain extent, and then you'll see that my elbow stops at one point and it stays there, and I continue to open the elbow if I were going from the frog to the tip. Okay, let's roll it to the G. Ask yourself, is my thumb bent? Are my fingers still curled? And am I relaxed? Set it on the G. 1, 2, 4 G's, ready, go. Watch your bow. Make sure you're between the bridge and the fingerboard. We don't want to bow up here because it won't make a nice sound. We want to stay close to the bridge. Watch your bow. 1, 2, another 4 G's, ready, go. Now this week we want to continue to make sure that our bow hold is beautiful so that we don't squeeze and make our hands sore or tired of playing. We want to be consistent in our bowing. What does that mean? We want to be able to play it many times with perfection. We want to bow it many times in a row in the same spot perfectly. Roll the bow over to the D string. Make sure that your bow hold is beautiful. Set it on the D. 1, 2, 4 D's, go. Roll it to the A string. Watch your bow, check your bow hold. Are my fingers still curled? Is my thumb still bent? Am I relaxed? 1, 2, for A's, ready, go. In this week's practice, continue to bow all 4 strings, making sure that your bow hold and shape stays the same each time when you're bowing, making sure especially that your fingers are not pointing in where your hand knuckles are facing away from you, but you want to turn the knuckles towards us as if we're looking at our own watch and our right hand. Okay, so from here to here, bringing the knuckles in so I can see the time on my right hand. Happy practicing.